I am so excited. I have finally raised enough money for a boob job. I have been saving up for years. You know, waitressing at the diner, it doesn't make me that much money, but I have been saving, and I have not told Bobby Ray. It's going to be a surprise. I'm going to go in, get the girls lifted, and, well, make them bigger. And then I'm going to go over to his place and surprise him and say, surprise! Look what I done. But see, I'm not sure how big they should be. I've been going back and forth because I don't want them to be too big. Like, I seen girls, they look like they stuff balloons down their chests. I don't want them to be too big. I just want them to be nice and big and good cleavage. And I've been doing my research about doctors, and Dr. Shelton, well, he's one of the best down here, and he's got a real good reputation. And well, I met with him a while back because I wanted to make sure that I saved enough. I didn't want to save money, think I had enough, and then go in and have them tell me that it costed more than that. So I went and had a consultation with Dr. Shelton, and he told me, now he did tell me that my nipples might not be sensitive anymore, which, well, I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't, because why would you want bigger breasts if you could not feel your nipples? I think he's just saying that to scare me a little and make sure I know what I'm getting into. But I can't believe it. I actually got to fill my friend Sally's, because she had a boob job what, about a year ago. You should see them. They are the most beautiful boobs I have ever seen. She let me feel them the other day. They feel just like real boobs, only, well, maybe firmer than normal boobs of that size. And they're so perky. She doesn't even have to wear a brassiere if she doesn't want to. But of course she does, because her mama would frown on that if it got around town that she wasn't wearing a brassiere. But you should have felt them. I never thought they feel so good and so real. Oh yeah, I know Bobby Ray's gonna be so excited. Oh, I can't wait. I've already bought a couple shirts to show them off. They're, you know, real good shirts with some cleavage. And but yeah, I haven't decided if I want to go for a double D or what size exactly. Like I said, I don't want them to be too big. I mean, right now I've got me on a good push-up bra, so it makes them look even bigger than they normally are. I like the way they look when I'm wearing my push-up bra. If I don't have push-up bra on, they're just not as exciting, I have to tell you. Bobby Ray likes my push-up bras too. He doesn't care that they're a bra. He doesn't. He just says, I love your boobies. That's what he says. He calls them boobies. Oh, I bet he'll go into shock when I show up with my new boobs. I wonder what his reaction's gonna be like. I bet he'll want to touch them right away. Not that he doesn't already want to touch them right away, but I bet he'll want to touch them even more. I want to touch them more. See what they feel like and look like. But they're going to be tender at first. I was thinking maybe I'd tell Bobby Ray that I was going to go down to my sister's and, you know, stay with her and her folks for a while and visit my nephews and nieces, because, you know, they're going to be tender for a while, and he's going to want to touch them right away, and I'm not going to want him to touch them if they're tender. So I was thinking that maybe I'd go for a visit with my sister, and I could stay there until they weren't tender anymore. I got some time stored up, you know, because I've been working for the past several years, saving up. So, you know, they won't mind if I go down and have a little break with my sister, and then I'll come back with my new boobs, and everybody be so excited, and then they'll be okay to be touched, because, you know, you want them to be okay to be touched. You don't want to be teasing Bobby Ray. You're going to see them, and then you can't tell him that he can't touch them because they are too tender. That just does not seem right to me. No, you can't tease a man like that. You can't show him well, It's like showing a kid candy and then telling him he can't touch it, can't eat it, can't have any. That's not very right, now is it? So yeah, I think I'm gonna go stay with my sister. And then I gotta be careful though. My nieces and nephews, they like to climb all over me, but I don't want them climbing on my new boobs and hurting them or anything, because I know they're gonna have to stitch them up and everything. And I mean, it's real small. The little marks that they do now, it's not as big as it used to be, but still, you know, you gotta be careful. And you just got that done and you spent a lot of money. You just want to make sure everything's right, you know. And that Dr. Shelton, he was telling me he could do some stuff with my nose and everything else, but I told him, I said, I am not here for my nose, silly man. I'm here for my boobs. I am very clear on this. I felt a little weird. He started looking at my buttocks and other things and telling me he could do a lot more for me than just my boobs, but I told him, I said, no, Dr. Shelton, what are you talking about? I am just here so you can make my boobs bigger. That's all. And now, I have enough to pay for it. I cannot wait. I already made my appointment. I am going in next week on Tuesday. Well, just a little over a week. But I just wanted to earn a little bit extra money so that I could go down to my sister's, you know, and have some extra spending money, so I wasn't any kind of burden or anything on her. But, can't wait to touch him and feel him. It's gonna be so exciting.